Okay, American Sniper. When this film first came out, lots of liberal media made fun of it and said that it was pretty much like your conservative war film. And conservative media actually painted it with a much more even brush, or in some cases made Chris out to be an absolute, like, true American hero. Ironically, if you watch the film like Hurt Locker, this is similar to that, where you see a guy who has a somewhat normal life, goes in the military, goes overseas, protects his country in ways that the average human could never fathom, and every time he comes back damaged. And then every time he goes back out, he's celebrated. That's a lot of this film. You know, this is Bradley Cooper being a sniper. If you don't understand what a sniper does, they are pretty much the ones who help protect other people. Think of it kind of like a guardian angel. You don't see trouble coming towards you, but he does. Now you make the decision. Do I shoot the person? Do I not shoot the person? And the very first sequence you see, he's pointing his gun at two people that the average person would never point a gun at. He is also in a war zone. So he's pointing them at those people because they're suspicious. And they have the potential to kill Americans. That is something the average person will not understand. I had friends who went over to Iraq, and guess what? They all came back mentally and psychologically damaged. Physically, they came back in great shape. I do like they did show a guy reading a graphic novel. We actually sent a lot of comics to some of our friends overseas to say something to do, because they used to say the biggest problem is either it's high stress or it's boredom. Because either you're out and you're doing stuff under the constant threat of being fired at, having grenades thrown at you, doesn't matter who it is, men, women, children, elderly, handicapped. Anybody could be someone walking to you to kill you. Or to blow themselves up to kill you. Or you're sitting back at base, working out, training. He said, those are your two options. He's like, either you're sitting around going, I think we need to build a wall. Working out, in case you get a tan, or you are out trying to not die. That's what this film is. This film is, he begins to establish his life, he's in the military, he goes to war, he comes back home, he's physically there, but you can tell his mental state is just gone. Goes back for another tour, comes back, his home life has changed again, and he is just mentally not there. Towards the very end, when he starts working for the VA, he starts regaining a lot of what he lost, psychologically and mentally, and really starts, connecting with his family on an actual, human level. So you've got a man when he goes off to war, he knows exactly what to do, he's driven, he's got a purpose, and when he fails, he knows it means somebody died. When he comes home, he has no idea what to do. And that's this film. And I will say the nice thing, if you watch some ending credits, it looks like they played actual footage from the memorial service as well as the caravan, and it's impressive. If you watch The Hurt Locker and you hated it, this is of a similar vein that you won't like it. If you watch Hurt Locker and you went, this is pretty good, this is of a similar vein. It's brutal when it needs to be, because war is not sanitized. War, when you're actually there, is a bloody, violent, you are coming to kill me, I have to kill you sort of scenario. Whether you agree with going over there or not, when someone is over there, there really isn't a lot of, it's us and it's them. Some of them might help us. Some of them are there to kill us. Some of the us are there to help them. Some of the us are there to kill them. It's a tug of war with human lives on the line. That is war. And this film does a pretty good job. They don't over glamorize it. You know, his life over there, they're like, yeah, he's a legend. He's killed all these people. And you can tell in the back of his mind, every person he killed saved an American life. Every person he didn't kill could have cost an American life. And then when he comes home, he lives with the stress and the guilt of it. So, well done film.